Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Kay here, wishing you all a very happy and lovely day. I am here to present my September design team member project for Artymaze using her kit Something Shabby. Now I must confess I mainly use the add-ons from this gorgeous kit, and then went back to the main part of the kit to get the lovely pages like this, which I'll give you a walkthrough for in a moment. And with the leftovers from the kit, I went on to make these rather lovely little cards. I've just made up envelopes for them. They're 3.5 by 3.5, and this is literally from leftovers for the kit. They're all lined inside, as you can see, and I just thought they did make the most gorgeous cards. I'm absolutely thrilled with them. I've not done any distress inking around the edge of the cards. It's been absolutely a pleasure to work with white and not dress it up at all. Just let this marvellous kit speak for itself. So that's 2 of the cards. There is number 3, and you see the detail that Artymaze has put together. It's just stunning always. I love her digital kits, and they are very reasonably priced. So that was number 3, number 4, and then number 5. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing them. They're all identical with the little stamp on the envelope. They're all lined, and as I say, they're 3.5 by 3.5. So that was a lovely extra. I just couldn't bear to waste any of the papers that were left over. So I'll push those back out of sight for the moment and get on to the main thing. I don't know quite what you'd call it, to be honest. I've got to have the light on. It's so dimpsy outside, so excuse my forever shadow. It is what it is. I've got a very low ceiling in the craft room. It's an extension to the main body of the property, and it's the ceiling is very low and does keep out a lot of natural light, sadly. But if I can go in just a little bit, you'll see what I've done here. What I've used is an A4 envelope for the cover of this. It's a cross between a journal and an album. It is one of those things that you can very much do as you please with, and it's given me a whole lot of pleasure just to put together. I've got a sliding bow on my elastic binding here for each of the inserts within this little project. I've used sari silk, and it's a gorgeous rhubarb colour. I don't know if it's being picked up, but it complements the colours within this kit so beautifully. This is the back side. Then you bring it round. I've just got more of the sari silk closure, and I've actually put that through 2 little grommets. I hadn't intended for it to be quite as chunky as it's become, but it works with the closure on it. And then I've got 3 of my special dingle dangles here in pink and silver, blue and white, and then blue on blue, just to decorate the side of the journal, as you can see here as it sits. Now I'm going to call it a journal, I'm going to call it an album, I'm going to call it all sorts, because I really cannot make my mind up as to what I want to call it, basically. But anyway, here we go. This is the first page of this little put together, and I've lined the inside of the spine as well, because it is, I've put an A4 piece of card within the envelope to stiffen the actual cover, but it is at the end of the day made up with one solitary A4 envelope. This is the beginning, and it is just a lovely little stamp with a tag inside on this glorious corner pocket here. And then I've used a couple more of the tickets just to keep the interest flowing in the page. And then we turn over and there is another pocket. I've lined this whole page entirely. There are a couple of Artymaze envelopes here. They are empty. There's nothing in them whatsoever. And then another tag with similar facings on it to the main pocket area that is this second page, and they all fit together really nicely in this slanted pocket and just make a nice area of interest in that corner bit there. I've not threaded anything through the tags. I wanted to keep it, once I realised how chunky it was becoming, I wanted to keep it quite flat on the inside, as I'm sure you can appreciate. I then made a waterfall of other ephemera within the kit, and that is held together just with a piece of Velcro there, and it gives you an area either just to look at or to do some writing in or to add some photographs in. It would be entirely up to the individual, but it sits down together really nicely, sharing these very wonderful images there, which I'm hoping you can see quite clearly. I'll just go in again just for this bit, but I must remember to come out. So we'll start again with the waterfall. That then is the back, and then the subsequent pages just sit really nicely in a beautiful show of many aspects of the papers within the kit. I've not done any glittering this time. I just wanted it to be quite plain, to share the wonderful beauty of the kit, and then that is held together quite nicely there, as I say, with the Velcro. I'll widen out a little bit. I hope I'm not making you feel too seasick. And here is one of the lovely pocket little ephemera bits that fit on that page, and in there is a lovely little image with a plain white backing on the back. That fits in there. Then I have the little stamp area there, but there is room actually to put another little something in it if you wanted to. What have I done here? I've got myself confused. So that's the back pocket. Then there's a little ticket pocket, and there is another bit that you can slip it into there. So it's a nice little storage area for memorabilia and that kind of thing. A more plain page here, and in here is this trifold, which is lovely for writing on. I printed out 2 sheets because I really did love this little edition, and then glued them all together, and they are held then on the side page here just with a paper clip, so it's quite freestanding, and then you can open up and write and concertina and fold it all down together if you so desire to just keep that as a nice little private writing journaling area, with another little dingle dangle on the page here. Here is another of Artymaze's pockets and a tag. I love this page. It's very, very simplistic when you get right down to it, but there is just a lovely little tag area here with a lot of script. It's so pretty. It really didn't need anything else doing to it. And that slots into that pocket there. And then there is another envelope area here with a little bit of writing paper in it, and that just slots into that little pocket quite comfortably there. And I just love how everything just coordinates and sits so beautifully together. This is one of my signatures, as you'll see, with the elastic. On the plain pages I have embossed with a butterfly embossing folder that I've had in my stash for the longest time. I could have wiped over it with a little bit of soft pink or some shimmer and just let it do its own thing, but I really did rather like the plainness and the prettiness of the butterfly look on that page. Again, you can add things to it. You could add photographs, you could put some paper over it in journal if that's what you wanted to do. This is the indent side clearly of that folder, but it really is so pretty. I didn't want to cloud that lovely, lovely texture and surface of the butterfly page. Here's another page now coming up with the lovely, lovely plain decorative designer paper from the kit. And in this one there is another corner pocket which I made with card and then lined with more of the designer paper, but I did want that white stripe there because then it's all flowing and in keeping with the next butterfly page, which I'm hoping you can see. And in the pockets there I just backed these wonderful, wonderful postcards with the white card. It's just lovely. I just had such pleasure. It was a lovely, lovely, calm. The papers do that to you sometimes when it's all just there for you and all you have to do is decorate them and marry them up within the project that you're making. It is such a lovely, lovely experience. So they then fit into, well, if I start at the back pocket, you'll see where I'm going. You've got a main back pocket here and it's all anchored down into the page. Then there's a second pocket here which fits in quite nicely. I do like to try and get them in where they live and line things up. Then there is pocket number 3. Oh, I've got 2 in there, I think. And then this final pocket just sits in to that first little corner there, and with a bit of movement and a bit of just fitting things up where you want them to be, that really does make a lovely little tiered page to look at as you're then enjoying the butterflies on the other side. And that's another little bit of elastic there, so all of these components will come out. You can add to them and then put them back in if that's what you would like to do. And then this one is a double aspect, and what I've done is made a little booklet out of the tags that were in the kit. I've not punched through these because I wanted to really give that book effect look, but when you open it up inside there's a lovely 2.5 inch 3 inch pocket with the DSP on it, And then there is an individual tag, a little writing book here that just opens up and it's plain inside, and then a couple of the lovely little tickets that come within the kit, and I've just backed them and strengthened them so that over time they're going to withstand being taken out of the pocket and looked at, or you know, if the tag is to be utilised, you then have an area that you can put something else into if that's what you like to do. And it's exactly the same on the other side. There are the two little tickets. I lined the inside of the book as well, as you can see, the tag book. And there is the other tag here with the little grommet in it. Again, I've already explained I didn't want to add any thread or string into the holes of the grommet because I realised that this was becoming quite chunky and I needed to be able to hold on to the space. There's another of the little journaling booklets or photographs. It would be dependent on whoever, you know, whoever received it as to what they wanted to do with it. That then closes over and you've got both images. I haven't got that one quite down inside the pocket because of course there is a lip there, but then it folds from one side of the page over the central page here when everything stays, oops, where it's supposed to be on either side of the pocket. I didn't want to glue the central aisle there. I wanted it all kind of free flowing. If I can just clear that area again, you'll see it just slips in like so, pops over, and then there's another decorative dangle just holding that in place like so. And then you've got, as I say, your butterfly page there, and that's another one. Everything comes out as and when it's required. There's another little page now with the decorative paper and a little dangle, and inside the little money pocket that I've made here out of the DSP there are some lovely little oh my gosh, what do you call them? Cotton reel affairs, just for decoration, and they fit in there quite nicely. And you could add these and decorate the journal if that's what you wanted to do, spools, and they then just fit into that little pocket. Very easily made. There is enough of the paper left just to afford that little extra there. Not that there isn't a lot of extra things within the kit. I mean, there are still things that I haven't used from the kit. This is by no means extensive of the kit. It's just showing you bits that appeal to me, exclusive rather. And then this final page with this beautiful decoration here and the final butterfly page. So there are altogether 5 little double pages with all the extras inside, the slider here that will in time allow you to tighten up the elastic aspect of the spine that holds all the removable components in it. 3 dangles, as I say, on the side, and that is my design project for September for Artymaze. I will, as always, link the Artymaze YouTube channel below, and from there, if you go on to Andrea's channel, you will then be able to get links to her Etsy shop. I am, as I'm obliged to say, advertising this kit in all its glory. It is absolutely beautiful, versatile. There are lots and lots of different things that you can make with the kit. You don't have to be a journal maker as such to enjoy all the possibilities of the kit. So I hope you go along and check it out. It really is gorgeous, and I hope that you've enjoyed sharing this time with me today. As always, this little one is for sale. You would just need to contact me through my email or my Instagram, and you'll find we can sort out details from there. So thank you as always for sharing this with me. Take care everyone, stay safe, bye bye for now.